Hello, caller. You're through now.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Jimmy Sanderson here. What's your question?
Mr. Sanderson, my question's this. By the way, it's good to have you by, Mr. Sanderson.
That's very kind of you.
Me and the boys were having a wee discussion, and we wanted to know what you think about... Well, what it is, I mean, I don't know the boy, okay, but basically what it is, right, it's... I mean, it's Cammy Fraser. I'd like to know what you think of that.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
What is it, Mr. Sanderson?
Where are you at again today?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry,
well.
Mr. Sanderson. I couldn't go the day. I was at the wife's funeral. And I had my tranny with me though, and I listened to your commentary, and I just like to say, I think you and Richard did a great job.
Well, thanks very much. But even so, how long can a funeral take? Surely you could have made it along for the second half at least.
Well, see, I'm unemployed, Mr. Sanderson. I can't really afford it.
No, I'm sorry. That's just not good enough. You must have some money coming to you if your wife's just died. Now, I really think you should be making a bit more of an effort here.
Oh, see, Mr. Sanderson, I've got the kids still.
Now that is just pure bunkum, to use a favourite expression of mine. Can't they be put into care for one day a week? You see, we're talking cross purposes here, caller. My job is to get people into games. I want bottoms on seats. I want your bottom, caller. I mean, I've had Dougie Donnelly's bottom before this. I've had Richard Park's bottom.
Oh, you certainly have, James. Have you not? But before we go too deeply into my bottom, I want to bring in your second caller. Hello, caller. You're through to James Sanderson.
Hello, James.
Yes, sir.
James, I'd like to take issue with you and something you said on radio this afternoon.
Oh, you would you?
Yes, you described a Brian McClare goal as unequivocal in its execution.
That's correct.
Well,
what if I did?
I feel perhaps you confused the categorical affirmative tense with the recurrent subjunctive here. I mean, the term you actually should have used is irrefragable.
No, just a moment. I think that's quite refulgent of you to say, so if you don't mind, Mabs. No, just a moment. Are you accusing me of mendacity?
Well, I'm afraid I am, James, and even verbosity.
Well, that is sheer poppycock. That is nothing but outright bunkum and balderdash.
Yeah, come on, that's not fair, James. I mean, you're making words up now.
I beg your pardon. We'll have to agree to differ there, caller. I'm irrevocable in my contention, unequivocal. And by the way, I have said this to Brian McClare's face, by the way. Unequivocal was the corroborative, definitive description of his goal.
Well, you see, James, I lecture at Glasgow University in English language. Its usage...
Excuse me, now don't flash your credentials at me, sir. I travelled the world with Scotland. I have travelled alongside Steen, Busby, Shankly. I've showered with Kenny Dalglish, so don't bend the words with me. And anyway, as I've said before, and I've said this repeatedly, I don't like to intellectualise unnecessarily about football. So if you don't mind, caller, what is your question?
My question? Oh, yes. Well, I'd like to ask you this. Cammy Fraser. What do you think about that, then?